In this video, I'll be teaching you how to cut and sew this stylish Elizabethan corset. To see the full tutorial, please go down to my YouTube channel at Marquis Closet. And this corset is from Ezine Olivia Fashion Academy. So first, let's start with drafting our pattern. So first, I'll go ahead to mark out all my basic measurements. To draw out this corset, we have it in two phases. The lower part is a dartless corset and the upper part is a half bustier. So this is not like your normal or regular Elizabethan corset, and we'll be cutting this pattern differently. I'll go ahead and mark my bust circumference divided by 4, add ½ inch to the pattern. After this, I'll go ahead, mark my under bust circumference divided by 4, add ½ inch. At the waist, I want to take out 4 inches from my waist circumference, which is 28 minus 4. I have 24 divided by 4. I marked and added ½ inch. At the lower part, I'll mark my hip circumference divided by 4, add ½ inch, and after this, I'll extend it by 2 inches to give me the conical effect. So I'll go ahead to connect, to go up by 2 inches, and I'll connect it all the way to the lower part of my pattern. Now I'll be going out by ½ inch to extend the side to give me the shape I want. Your bust dart is the difference between your shoulder to waistline in front and your shoulder to waistline at the back. My shoulder to waistline in front is 17 and my shoulder to waistline at the back is 15.5, thereby giving me 1.5 inches as my bust dart. So I went ahead to reshape the lower part to get the exact style I have at that point, and I'll just go ahead to cut out, blend in your dart this way, and I'll go ahead to come down by ½ inch under the bust, and I'll extend it all the way up, and I'll be cutting this out. So we are done with the lower part and we'll move to the upper part, which has a bustier. So normally you're not meant to cut an Elizabethan corset this way, but because the lower part has no dart, so we are going to go ahead to just mark all the basic measurements we marked when we were cutting out the first part of this corset. So after I'm done marking this, I'll mark my nipple to nipple divided by 2. Go ahead to draw out a straight line at that point. So next, I'll be marking 1 inch for my dart intake. I'll just mark that 1 inch for a guide. Go ahead to place my curve drill and connect, and also connect the other side of my pattern. I went ahead to mark my basic neckline, and I divided what I have on the remaining part of my shoulder into 2. Now from there, I'll mark 2 inches for the shoulder dart. Go ahead to connect. I'll go ahead to draw out my sweetheart neckline for the upper part this way and blend in my dart and connect. So after I'm done connecting, I'll go ahead and mark my body circumference, mark my bust circumference divided by 4, measure the dart intake, replace and add my sewing allowance. Mark my under bust circumference divided by 4, measure the dart intake, replace and add ½ inch. So this is what I have for this part, and I'll go ahead to cut it out. So to see a full tutorial of how to cut both the front and the back and also make this dress, please go down to my YouTube channel at Marquis Closet.